Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to Northwest News. I'm your host, Sharice Milton. This year marked the 100th anniversary of the tradition of homecomings, which began in the great state of Missouri, allowing staff, students, faculty, and community members to come out and celebrate and show pride for their academic institutions. Northwest Missouri State University started its homecoming traditions in 1915 when one of the literary societies took advantage of past members being in town for a state teachers meeting to have a homecoming of past members. Northwest Homecoming grew into a university-wide event in the 1920s and continues today. Northwest Homecoming 2009 activities allow students, alumni, faculty, staff, and friends of the university to join together, have fun, share a competitive spirit in many ways, and be a kid again. Homecoming 2009 marks a historic occasion as the Northwest family inaugurates the university's 10th president, Dr. John Jasinski. Now let's turn it over to Jacob and Andy for our weekly calendar of events. Jacob and Andy?
Well, thanks, Sharice. I'm Jacob Kaldenberg.
And I'm Andrew Park. Jake, didn't you wear that shirt last week?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Classy.
Well, you see what happened was I was trying to wash my shirts and I got in a fight with my washer. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now looking at the only shirt that isn't bleached. But anyway, on to the calendar. Monday is the last date to drop a trimester course as the pre-registration for spring 2010 begins.
On Tuesday, the only thing going on is an advisement and information session in the Northwest Liberty Satellite School from 3 to 6 p.m.
Wednesday is the last date for a 50% refund on all second block courses. Whitney Port will speak for SAC in the Houston Center at 7:30 p.m. An intramural swim meet will take place in the Aquatic Center at 8 p.m.
Thursday, theater will present Night of the Living Dead in the Houston Center at 7:30 p.m. SAC Late Night will also be having their weekly event at 10 p.m.
And finally on Friday, the volleyball team will take on Pitt State in Kansas. Theater will present Night of the Living Dead once again. Well, that's all for us this week. I'm Jacob Kaldenberg.
And I'm Andrew Park.
And now you know.
Back to you, Sharice.
Well, thank you, Jacob and Andy. Now we're going to go to a quick commercial break. But when we return, we're going to bring you more events highlighting Homecoming 2009.